are going to show you how to put together the Skywalker 15-foot trampoline. They come in two big boxes that are really heavy, and so we're going to take them out of the box, and hopefully in a little bit we will have a trampoline that we can jump on.
Hey, Zach, you don't need to throw stuff all over the yard.
The tools that you need to put together this trampoline, there really are only a couple of them. It comes with a Phillips screwdriver, but it's going to go a lot faster if you use a power drill with a Phillips bit. This little device, and that's used to pull the springs when you start putting the springs on, and then the last one is just a rubber mallet. The first thing that you need to do is you need to lay the pieces out in a ring, and you'll notice that some have the square next to it and some don't. So you need to make sure that every other one has a square and then does not. So for each of these we have to flip it over and then assemble the legs. Slide in one of the short poles into the bent piece and make sure that the square is on the outside. Okay, one thing that you want to make sure when you're putting these poles in is that you are lining it up for that hole, and then also that you've got these bottom pieces that are lined up so that the holes match up. If this piece is backwards, there won't be a hole here, so make sure that you put that in the right spot. Again, so you have it on the ground, you just flip it, put the next one in, and then you just keep doing every other one. We'll have the leg underneath until you have made it all the way around. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is take the bag of the bolts and put them in here. It's got the Phillips screw twisted in. Or if you want it to go more quickly, use the power drill. Now that you have the top piece with the screw in, you're going to take the bottom part and put that in as well. Okay, we're now going to put the mat down, and you need to look for the warning sign. The warning sign is going to go right in the middle, and it's going to go face up. So we're going to unroll this and do that. Do that. You keep recording, are you?
You want me to?
The next part is you want to make sure that the door is on a T section that's not a pole, and you're going to take one of these is almost a whole circle, the other one is a semicircle, and so you're going to take the whole circle and put it on the triangle piece of the net, and then it's got a tool here that you can use to lift and then ungo. Okay, another important thing that you want to make sure is that this upper part fits through before you put the spring on. When you put the spring on, it'll hold it like that. So again, this upper piece, make sure it goes through that as you're putting the spring on, so you don't have to go back and do that later. As the trampoline gets tighter, what you want to do is hook it on there. You can get it set and then just kind of pop it in with the rubber mallet. So again, you hook it, you pull that, pop it in, and then just loosen it up like that. Okay, we're going to put the outer ring on, and you'll see that there are gaps in here. Those are all going to go wherever you see the hole for the poles. And you're going to tie around each of the straps to the pole. We're going to make them bows, but only single bows because it snows a lot here in the winter, and so we want to be able to get them easily untied later. Okay, and then on the inside, just loop it through one of those. Again, just going to do a single bow so that we can untie it later. Okay, as you're putting these poles together, you're going to notice that the bent piece has two holes, 1, 2 on one side and only one hole on the other side. The one hole is the one that's going to go in there. The two holes are going to go on the top, and it's going to bend inward. So after you get this put in, it'll be the right way. Okay, now we're going to put the padding on. Okay, you're going to take this cap, you're going to put the hexagon on the inside, you're going to place it over that, place the cover over so that you can line up that hole with the blue hole with the silver hole, and then you just twist it in like that. And then on these we are going to just tie them on the inside. We're going to raise up the post and put it in there. Okay, the final step is you're going to take these caps, put them underneath, and pound them in like that.
It's time to go on the trampoline!
Woohoo!
Oh yeah!
Where's the basketball for? Because you'll just have to pick it back up.